Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, silence your phones, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the northwest corner of the building. This afternoon, seniors from the class of 2025 in our band and choir programs will perform the national anthem.
Hello.
Hello.
We got this. We got this. Just keep doing the right door. Don't you do that. Just louder. Just work. Yeah, but just louder. About 7 notes.
Yeah.
Buenas tardes, amigos y familias de la clase de 2025. Mi nombre es Sara Fredrickson. Toppenish High School Principal. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase de 2025 de Toppenish High School. Good afternoon, friends, families, and supporters of the class of 2025. My name is Sarah Frederickson, Toppenish High School Principal and proud Top High alumni. Can I get a shout out from all my Top High alumni in the crowd? Welcome to the class of 2025 commencement ceremony. Please help me welcome Senior Class Secretary Brant Clark to the podium to read the Yakama Nation Land Acknowledgement.
Today, we take this time to acknowledge that we gather and educate as the Toppenish School District on ancestral lands and territories of the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation. The Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation, who since time immemorial have hunted, fished, gathered, and stewarded these lands throughout generations. We respect their sovereignty and express our deepest gratitude for all past, current, who are still here today, and future generations of stewardship and protection of these lands and waters. We acknowledge the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation and their right to self-determination, and we honor their sacred spiritual connection with the waters and land. We remember and honor the Yakama peoples as caretakers of these lands, their connection to this region, and appreciate the opportunities to live, flourish, and learn on their perpetual homelands.
There is a saying, when you dream alone, it is just a dream. When you dream with others, it becomes a reality. Cuando sueño solo, es solo un sueño. Cuando sueños con otros, es el comienzo de la realidad. Your journey became possible because others believed in you and dreamed alongside you. Family, mentors, and educators who saw your potential from the beginning. At this time, I'd like to invite the senior high school and beyond advisors to stand to be acknowledged for helping our students turn their dreams into reality. Over the past 4 years, these advisors have done more than guide students through graduation requirements. They've shared life lessons, offered steady encouragement, and helped students listen to their own voice. Thank you for being a meaningful part of their journey. Durante los últimos 4 años, estos maestros no solo han enseñado y requisitos de graduación y los planes para la escuela secundaria y posteriores, sino que también han enseñado lecciones de vida a lo largo del camino. Let's also take a moment to recognize the many dedicated staff who supported your journey throughout the Toppenish School District. From cooks, custodians, teachers, bus drivers, maintenance staff, counselors, paraprofessionals, graduation specialists, secretaries, and many more in between. Each one of these staff members has played a part in your success. I'd also like to give a special shout out to Mr. Joel Yellow Owl right over there for all of the work that Joel and our counseling staff and our college and career staff did today, or to make this day possible. They put in a lot of hard work, and I know that you guys were really tired when Mr. Yellow Owl said, no, one more time, but it's worth it. Thank you guys. Lastly, thank you to the families here today. Your support and involvement have made a lasting impact on your graduates' success. Por último, gracias a las familias aquí presentes. Su apoyo y participación han tenido un impacto duradero en el éxito de sus graduados. Seniors, can you please turn and give a wave, a shout out to your parents in the stands so they can see your face? Families, I should have told you to grab your camera on that one. At this time, I would like to invite senior class officers Tito Rios, Karen Montez, Brittany Guerrero, and Annabelle Chavez to the stage to announce the Senior Faculty Service Pin.
Each year, one Toppenish High School faculty member is voted on by the senior class to receive the Faculty Service Pin. The Faculty Service Pin is a symbol of selfless service to students and dedication to academic excellence.
This faculty member shows up for her students and colleagues with a heart full of care, even when things are tough. She's taught us self-discipline and integrity, and consistently goes above and beyond, making a lasting impact on everyone she works with, especially us seniors.
Students describe her as someone who gives good advice. She is understanding, relatable, and wise. And she is dedicated to helping students grow personally and academically. The 2025 Faculty Service Pin Award goes to Ms. Lauren Thomas.
What an honor it is that this silly girl is able to drop wisdom to the class of 2025. I've been called a lot of things the last 4 years with you, from Thomas, Tommy, crazy lady, and Tommy Lynn. But today I want to share a few life lessons, ones that you taught me through the roles that you invited me to play in your lives. 2025. You all were teammates, including me alongside you. Not the kind of teammate who could ever keep up with Anika's sports schedule or Adam and Julian's baseball schedule, because let's be honest, who honestly could? But the kind who learns to believe in their team through every win, every failure, and every hard Monday morning. My advisory babies, and those of you who found your team in other classrooms, you built something real. You backed up each other, held each other accountable, and reminded all of us that this wasn't just about school, it's about family. You took the time to care, to ask about others, to make space for someone who needed it. And in our family, that someone was often Valentine, who is still one of ours. The life lesson here is that the pride isn't the award at the end, it's the kind of person you become getting there. You made space for each other, and yes, I know Carlos and I couldn't stop reminding you of the let them theory, but eventually you started living it and believing it. Lesson number 2, let them. To avoid disappointment, take people as they are and not what they could be. Jerry and CJ, you turned just about every moment into a roast battle that often got out of hand and always hard to stop. But you reminded us that laughter is how we survive the hard stuff. Jules, Addie, Athena, and even Tai Tai, you turned stress into comedy. Jocelyn, Paola, Dennis, Jayla, and Alexanderson, you never let a rough day steal the joy from the room. Even Nadia laughed at my stupid jokes on occasion. Lesson 3, humor is sacred. Laugh with others, it's often most surviving. Josh, you let me defend you even when you didn't ask for it and when others didn't understand the why, but you showed us all what real strength under pressure looks like. You reminded us that even when people don't fully understand your story, it's still worth fighting for. And Santos, your quiet strength spoke volumes, and many of you carried more than we ever saw. The next lesson is just to always be kind, because someone carries it well doesn't mean that it's not heavy. Maya, your heart led every room you entered, you saw, and you treated people the way that they deserve to be seen. Anais, that 200 bathroom will never be clean again. And fellas, we can't forget about Julian J2 Wavy, fart, for always making sure that people stayed fresh in the bathroom. Anika, Brianna, Belinda, and Dennis, you may not say Skills USA was your favorite, but your actions told a different story. Josh, Louie, and Nick, your leadership was real. The legacy you leave behind is one that others feel safe to lead as well. Leadership is not a title, it's how you treat people when no one's watching. Megs and Paola and Daisy, you chase purpose, not popularity. The Femme Verity ladies, it was never just a club for you. It was often a movement that you started, and you stepped into spaces that weren't always ready for your truth. The next lesson is just that real courage is worth showing up with, even when it's uncomfortable. Carlos, your How Are You Today and dog videos always showed up right when we needed them. Alexanderson, we all appreciate that you gave us a heads up when we were getting sick. The next lesson is to pay attention to people. To my amigos, Nando, Jerry, Josh, Louie, and Nick, thank you. You kept all of us up to date with the latest slang, whether we use it right or not, but at least now I know what you guys are actually saying. The real talks, the unfiltered honesty, and the steadfast loyalty are those moments that taught me, and maybe some of your peers, lessons that no one else could ever learn. Sometimes the best teachers in our lives are the ones that live the lesson. To my 6th period scholarship writers, you kept pushing through rewrites, doubts, and one more edit chaos. You didn't just write essays, you wrote your way into your futures. The most important life lesson is to clap when others win. You can celebrate and support others. Class of 2025, you taught each other how to rise and how to show up with more heart and patience and joy. Be proud of your legacy and who you became. I'll always be here cheering for you. Congrats and much love.
Please welcome CATS High School Principal, Mr. Robert Roybal, and Senior Class Officers Edgar Brito and Oliver Davila to the podium for our special honors and recognition.
Today we stand here in gratitude as we extend our deepest and appreciation to those who have answered the call of duty to the United States Armed Forces, Navy, Army, Marines, and National Guard. At this time, we would like to recognize those students. Would you please stand? Thank you for your commitment to serve our country. This year, Toppenish High School has 7 students who not only earned their high school diploma, but also earned their associate degree from Yakima Valley Community College. Students who have earned their AA through YVC, will you please stand to be recognized?
Classmates who have earned a 3.5 cumulative grade point average or higher
Honor Corps graduates, will you please stand to be recognized? The Senior Service Pin is presented to the top students who have made the biggest impact on their school and community through their unselfish service and extensive involvement. Classmates, if you have earned the Senior Service Pin, will you please stand to be recognized? Y también quiero decir que amo muchísimo a mis padres. Muchas gracias para todos.
This year, there was approximately $1.6 million in scholarships awarded to the class of 2025. Classmates, if you've earned the College Bound or other scholarship, will you please stand? It is my privilege to introduce our musical numbers for this afternoon. Miss Naomi Wixon will direct the Toppenish High School THS Chamber Choir as they perform I'll Always Remember You, arranged by Alan and Alexander and accompanied by Miss Kate Rodriguez on the piano. Following the choir, the Toppenish High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Gore, will perform For Good by Schwartz and arranged by Michael Brown.
Knew this day would come, we'd be standing one by one, with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years, there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. Never thought I'd walk away with so much joy, with so much pain, but it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph. It holds you in my heart forever. I'll
Thank you, Wildcat Chamber Choir and Band, for the wonderful performances. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speakers to the stage. Oliver Davila, Alexis Cortez, and Camila Boteo.
Thank you, Ms. Fredrickson. Okay, last week, I walked out of my last class ever at Toppenish High School. I got out a little late, dragged my feet a bit, taking everything in one more time. I found myself alone between the 500 and 600 buildings when something hit me. Standing there, I was struck by a feeling of bittersweetness. It's over. I felt joy in knowing that high school had finished, but also the underlying realization that I wasn't going to experience this again. No more real-life conversations with my teachers. No more chisme around the lunch table. No more having to go off on an entire safari just to find an open bathroom. In that moment, I realized that high school isn't just about books and math. Sorry, Ms. Fry. It's about friendships, connections, relationships. Through these 4 years, we have managed to build one of the most resilient and tight-knit communities I've ever known. There's the Brawl Stars bros. We're so stupid, but at the end of the day, I know these guys will have my back. There's the fishing crew, where we appreciate each other and the outdoors. Some might say we're for the fish. And then there's the Wildcat Brotherhood, the Friday night lights, and the guys who will always be in my corner, both on and off the field. It's pulling up to the basketball games, knowing that we're there not just to support our team, but the cheerleaders, the families, and the family friends that are all there, the community, invested in each other, a team on and off the court. Where the game doesn't stop after the buzzer, where we live out relationships the next day and throughout the week. We're genuine people, we're a community, we're a family. These have been some of the best years of my life because of every single one of you. I now have lifelong friends I can count on, people who will be there for me with just a single word. As a group, we're solid. Every club, every sport, every single person making up the greater us. When we leave here, we'll always be us. I don't know what the future has in store for us, but I do know this. Our class, Toppenish High School's class of 2025, can handle anything. After all, we've made it through the vending machine lottery. Will you get a snack, or will the vending machine eat yours? Administrators literally chasing us for detentions, and donuts in the parking lot. I think we're ready to survive the real world. As we go forward into the next chapter, classmates, remember where you came from. Remember what you've accomplished, and remember that Toppenish High School's class of 2025 was and will always be the best thing to come out of our city. Thank you.
Does my hair look okay? Or, yeah? Oh, I gotta shout out my barber for this because he low-key told me to shout him out. So shout out Adrian and my homie Jose. I'm a little bit nervous, so if I mess up, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna try my best. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alexis Cortez Lopez, and I'm a student from Cats High School. First off, I want to thank God for putting me in the position that I am in today. I want to thank my family and friends, whether they're here or not, for being some of my biggest supporters. I especially want to thank Mr. Roybal, who has shown me that opportunities can come from anywhere in life. He was once just a teacher I knew from Cats, and now he's my principal. A huge thank you to Ms. Tobia, Ms. Marquez, Ms. Stacy, and Ms. Talisa, who spent nearly every day of the year with me in the office, helping me enjoy my senior year. Thank you to all the staff, janitors, teachers, principals, cooks, and especially Steve Romero. When I first moved to Cats, I didn't know what I was getting into. But Steve taught me everything I needed to know. He made sure I never gave up, always worked hard, and stayed on track to graduate. Even with every headache I must have given him, he still managed to keep me in check. To my advisor, Ms. Briseño, you always managed to put a smile on my face. Thank you for being there during the lowest and highest parts of my education. I hope my presence in your classroom brightened your day just like your support brightened up mine. Mr. and Ms. Steiner, to me and Emilio, you were like our best friends. Throughout my high school journey, thank you for always being there, for backing me up through everything, for making me laugh, and for pushing me to my best. Sorry. Dr. Goots, even though my time at the high school was short, you made me feel like I belonged there. Thank you for all the jokes, the laughs. Your class is for sure a place I look forward to. You're an amazing teacher. I don't know where you're at, but thank you. And now I want to thank all of you for being here today. This is a big day, not just for me, but for all of us. We've worked so hard to get here, and I am proud of each and every single one of us. When I started this journey, it wasn't always easy. I faced challenges, and there were times when giving up felt like it was the only option. But one thing that kept me going was soccer. Shout out Bravo. Every practice, every game, every time I kicked that ball, I remember why I couldn't quit. Soccer gave me something to look forward to. It reminded me that even when things got tough, I could always push myself a little harder. But it wasn't just about the sport. It was about the lessons it taught me. Perseverance, discipline, and the importance of finding something that drives you. So today, I want to share this with all of you. Find what motivates you, whether it's a sport, art, music, or anything that lights a fire inside you. Hold on to it. Let it carry you through the hard times, and it will help you overcome your challenges ahead. To my classmates, congratulations. We've all come a long way, and this is just the beginning. Whatever comes next, keep pushing, keep working hard, and always remember to stay connected to your motivation. Before I close, I'd like to dedicate this milestone to my friend Eddie, who just yesterday marked 2 years since he left us. I hope he's proudly watching me today. And finally, I want to say a few words to my mother in Spanish. My mom's back there. Madre mía, gracias por todo. Eres una mujer increíblemente fuerte. Y solo quiero decirte que espero que estés orgullosa de mí como yo lo estoy de ti. Nunca te diste por vencida conmigo. E incluso cuando sentí que no podía, tú te aseguraste de que sí pudiera. Aunque te haya dado todos los corajes del mundo, tú y la chancla siempre supieron cómo ponerme en orden. Gracias, jefa. Te amo. Thank you. Thank you, class. Thank you, Toppenish, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Hello, parents. Hello, students. So we're graduating, right? Okay. I want to thank you guys for being here today, for coming to support us. This means a lot because, this is like the next step into like our lives, basically. Okay. The class of 2025 has granted me the honor to speak today. But before I start, quería tomar un momento de silencio para recordar a nuestro amigo Antonio Cruz que falleció. I would like to take a moment of silence to remember our friend and classmate Tony Cruz, who did not make it here today. Okay, I want to share a perspective. I was voted to speak. I might not have the same level of qualifications as my peers graduating with me here today. Maybe they thought I'd make them laugh, but that's not my real goal. Exemplary is a word most of our teachers use to describe us. Brothers and sisters, Just because we cannot relate to another's story or experience does not mean we should toss it aside as if it is some platter we no longer enjoy. We have many differences. Those who have migrant parents that work in the field understand that our parents started with nothing, but gave us everything. I know we want to excel and give back to them. It's intimidating. We tend to dislike the experiences that shape us. We tend to judge them. The human experience is to feel. Pain teaches us lessons. The biggest act of self-love is letting go. You cannot hate yourself into change. You grow when you love. Show up for yourself, show up for others, for the life you haven't even yet imagined. Be patient with who you're becoming. Strength isn't about having it all figured out. It's about continuing anyway. You don't have to change the whole world. Just change one moment, one day, one choice at a time, because you are already more than enough to make a difference. Just kidding. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone, you meet new people, you gain new perspectives. Your life starts to change. You owe it to yourself more than anyone else to continue to show up, even when it's hard, especially when it hurts. Fear is an illusion. It is a cage we place ourselves in. It is a choice. I am responsible. Because, oh my gosh, okay. Choose different, choose love, because that's the only way through love. I'm like a bird, and I want to fly away. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it. Que Dios los bendiga.
What an amazing group. Class of 2025, I really want to go off script because you have just impressed me so much this year. And really even the past 4 days, you continue to impress me. But I'm going to stay on script because everybody wants to get out of here. As you step into what's next, carry this with you. Don't just pass through the world, shape it. That means show up, speak up, let your values guide your choices. Whether or not you're heading to college, the military, the workforce, or you're still trying to figure it out. When the moment comes, big or small, clock it. Recognize it, own it, and make it count. The world doesn't just need more graduates, you guys. It needs people who lead with integrity, who listen deeply, and who serve with purpose, compassion, love, and kindness. Class of 2025, we believe in you, we're proud of you, and I genuinely love you all. Go shape the world.
Hello, graduating class of 2025. How are y'all doing today? What an exciting day for our town and for the students of Toppenish. I've heard that the class of 2025 is part of the largest graduating class in U.S. history. And that's something to be incredibly proud of. Each of you is about to embark on a unique journey filled with limitless possibilities. The next chapter will guide you through the gates of adulthood, shaping who you are and who you will become. As you celebrate this tremendous milestone, I encourage you to remember 3 things. 1, enjoy this moment. Take it all in, celebrate, laugh, and make sure you take lots of pictures. Trust me, when you're older like me, you'll cherish the memories. 2, chase your dreams. Whatever your goal may be, keep pushing until you reach it. Stay focused and determined. And lastly, hold on to the lessons you've learned. The values, challenges, and growth you've experienced in Toppenish will help you navigate the road. To our parents and guardians, thank you for trusting us to educate your most prized possession. Your partnership and support has meant the world. And to our students, we are already proud of you. Go out into the world and be great. We love you all. Let's go Toppenish Wildcats.
Thank you, Superintendent Woolridge. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas. Superintendent Woolridge, Assistant Superintendent Myers, and school board members, it is with great pleasure that I certify these students have met all the requirements set forth by the Revised Code of Washington and the policies of the Toppenish School District Board of Directors for earning a high school diploma. Junior leaders, will you please prepare the graduates to receive their well-earned diplomas?
Teodoro Rios Jr. Oliver Dallas Davila. Alexis Cortez Lopez. Brandon Flores Zúñiga. Karen Montes. Perla Lunas Robles. Camila Alejandra Botello Escamilla. Estrella Alondra Solorzano Robles. Heriberto Nicolás Gómez. Savannah Jade Josephine Shippentauer. Vivian Winter Wesley Wasey. Brant Clark. Denise Leiva. Brittany Guerrero Hernández. Anabel Chávez. Alicenda Trinidad Mariah Rees. Edgar Giovanni Brito Salgado. Emma Martinez. Natalie Jean Mardell File.
Destiny Martinez. Erika Giron. Ariana Olivia Rivas. Xavier Herrera. Gustavo Lucatero. José Luna. Esmeralda Emilian. Nereida Ruiz. Sebastián Medina Yepes. Jessica Rivera Magallón. Marlene Alexandra Pacheco Cruz. Geraldine Bengochea Salgado. Mark David Castillo Mendoza. Oscar Soto Martínez. Sebastián Nicolás Estrada Carrillo. Stephen Tyler Strom Jr. David James Underwood. Richard Ross French Soxehai. Luz Maria Flores Mota. Jocelyn Barragán Navarro. Dulce Rangel Magallón. Diana Salas González. Eric Aceves Estrada. Jessica Martínez Espindola. Jimena Martínez Hernández. Diego Rodríguez Rico. Eric Cristian Cruz Barrios. Alexandra López. Efraín Verduzco Gutiérrez. Jonathan Gonzalez. Monse Onate Villanueva. Mariana Onate Villanueva. Michelle Nevea Campos Dones. Jasmine Madrigal. Savina Clara Torres. Angeline Zuleika Peña. Isareli Matilde Villanueva. Evelyn Gabriela Farias. Carlos Ismael Tobias. Keith Zachary Ashu. Juan Solorio. Emmanuel Cepeda Ramos. Ángel David Pérez Garibay. Alexis Mariano. Jorge Domínguez. Noelia Domínguez. Anais Karina Marie Ponce. Leticia Marie de la Cruz. Jaylene Alexis Barón. Rubén Jiménez Juárez. Fernando Ramírez. Nicholas Jason Diaz. J. Trinidad Hernández Ríos. Ángeles Maite Torres. Nadia Anaí Cisneros Rodríguez. Julián Aize Godina. Aldo Brian Castillo. Luis Ángel Silva Andrade. Emmanuel Moisés Vela. Tylen Taylor. Jocelyn Cruz Chavez. Brianna Marie Betancourt. Ariel J. Trombley. Milka Isabel Rodriguez. Frances Jane Tilley. Jacqueline Marie Russell. Daisy Hernandez. Anika Ebony Palomares Ramos. Rubí Hernández Orozco. Angeli Orozco Manso. Adam Luth Garcia. Brianna Talia Muñoz. Neilani Marie Strom Torres. Alec Nathaniel Zapian. Nathan Ray Manjares. Marisol Villegas. Juliana Rosa Silva. Ava Starr. Athena Marie Gutierrez. Fabricio Álvarez Estrada. Zaira Lisbeth Jiménez Garcia. Rosalía Gómez Hernández. Tatiana Núñez Hernández. Araceli Flores Solorio. Emma Sue Maloney. Evelyn Garcia. Maya Marquez. Lisbeth Norma Martinez Chavez. Xavier D'Angelo Boteo Lopez. Julissa Monique Landa. Diego Ponce Ornelas. Marley Chino Bustamante. Johan Aguilar. Jose Arcila Plancarte Jr. Jayla Silvia Zavala. Lisette Elena Rico. Jasmine Alexandra Villafan. Julissa Danielle Suarez. Magali Mendoza Moran. Damien Moran. Adelaide Lucian Norman. Alex Andrade. Andrea Calea Camacho. Valeria Jimenez. Yomari Aneli Hurtado Alvarado. Emily Blancas Alvarado. Jasmine Franco Zacarias. Karen Aline Zavala. Michaela Lisette Torres. Angelo Cimental. Guillermo Pablo. Aaron Curiel Silva. Yasmin Vega. Miguel Ángel Rodríguez Jr.
Long live Antonio Cruz.
Esteban Yovey Cruz Acevedo. Rayleigh Joel Ramirez. Kimberly Isguera Mendez. Miriam Yamile Ansures. Rubí Esmeralda Ayala Rodríguez. Dalia Santiago. Alyssa Marie Gonzalez. Tatiana Marie Camacho Gutierrez. Gianna Felan. Brianna Alexi Bernal. Eduardo Ortega Chavez. Alexanderson Sanchez Jimenez. Cole James Curtis. Evodio Ismael Sanchez. Keanu Mikael Zuniga. Anthony Nava. Belinda Cortez Vélez. Paola Ventura Fernández. Denise Elizabeth Nanamkin Castellanos. Vania Judith Diego Boteo. Julián Arias Villafán. Alejandro Prisciliano Cabrera. Pedro Alexis Bucio Marín. Anaí González Cruz. Coy Sienna Marcelli. Valeria Cervantes Acosta.
José Luis Gatica. Joshua Michael Myers. Anthony Daniel Cisneros. Adam Gonzalez. Christopher James Torres. Jeremiah Calderon. Eduardo Iván Padilla. Gabriel Guerrero. Jerry Villanueva. Ricardo Villagómez. José Ángel Alcantar García. Santos Noah Victor Rodríguez. Liza Teresa Sánchez. Brianna Esther Sánchez. César Robledo Sedano. Roy Delgado. Kenneth Michael Gott Jr. Rosenberg Emanuel Argüello. Yoscar Lustre Pacheco. Hector Castellanos. Marisa May Stay High. José de Jesús Barajas. Camila Campos Parra. Gustavo Ángel Barragán Manso. Julián Miguel Sainz. Carely Lisbeth Ramírez. Cassandra Ramos Regis. Manuel González Gutiérrez. Emily Victoria Manso. Daniela Guillén Solís. Caña. Justin James Alexander. Germán Méndez López. Miranda Aviña López. Karen Jané Avendaño. María Olivia Garza. Leila May Hernández. Marcial. Michael Paul Sloshlish. Yaritzia Ramos. Jocelyn Ramírez. Jennifer Lombera. Maritzia Priscila Areola. Mili Moreno. Carol Yasmín Silva Munguía. Valentín Ortiz. Abel Arcila. Bella Mercedes Trujillo. Víctor Sánchez Ríos. Lisette Guadalajara Mota. Marco Antonio Rodríguez Gutiérrez. Félix Romero Farfán. Jaone Siska Richards. Esperanza Contreras Villa. Carlos Juan Gasca. Genaro Adolfo Hernández. Ignacio Figueroa. Andrew Alexander Ramírez. Jasmine Marie Felan. Jasmine Marie Felan. David Martínez Rojas. Alondra Janet Loza Villegas. Alina Daisy Wasais Maldonado. Juliana Faith Marie Cripps.
Graduates, please rise. Please move your tassels. I present to you the class of 2025.
No,